What's up? I am back and I have been working pretty hard. Sorry, that's my room at the background. It's as desolate as I am. But yeah, I'm back with a live and this is going to be fun. I hope. It's called the Physics of Imperfection. And the idea is to why you cannot be perfect. Okay, and then we will talk about things that grow too fast, things that are basically some sort of Ponzi scheme, or why things cannot grow fast, like, or really fast, So we'll be going through this whole concept of energy, etc., etc. I'll be waiting for a few more people. I hope you're liking Black Sheep Academy because we're working really hard for it. I'm getting a lot of appreciation, and I really appreciate that there is so much love from all over the world. But yeah, that's that. 1 minute. Okay. All right. I'll wait another 10 seconds and then we'll go. All right, let's go. So basically, what is the physics of imperfection, right? Why can you not be perfect? First, let's understand what perfection is, right? Perfection is this of being perfect in every situation. When you say a man or a woman is perfect, right? In every situation, you assume that there is some level of perfection, that this person can be so good at this and that and that and pretty much everything in their life, right? So you are assuming, you're putting this of perfection on a person. What exactly is perfection? It is an opinion, right? Let's talk about it in an energy manner, right? When you're talking about energy, let's understand how perfection works. I've talked to you about the 10 room, right? So if the room has 10 in it, then you are looking at a person who has 5 and another person who has 5, and they are vibing at that level. That is a form of perfection. But some people will want 10. Suppose they want 10 and the other person has 10 and they are vibing at a very different level, then that is another form of perfection. So these are things that you have to look at and understand what exactly is perfection. Now let's understand why one person cannot do everything at one time. Okay, firstly, we have a limited amount of energy. So when anything grows too fast, right, it has not prepared itself for the level of energy that it is going to achieve. In the sense that when you suddenly get up, right, it's like going up a mountain and you don't have time to acclimatize, right? You don't have time to get used to that level of height. So when you go up a height, suddenly you realize, oh, I'm going to die, or I get a headache, or something really bad happens to me, or I cannot walk any further because I have not taken the time to rest and understand. So when you're trying to be perfect, okay, when you're trying to understand, when you're trying to do everything at the right time, when you're trying to take basically more than you can, right, that is when you start screwing up, and that is when you start screwing up badly, or you pay a price with happiness, when your happiness goes to nothing and you're just making everybody else happy, which is why they say the key to unhappiness is making everybody else happy. So what is the solution? The solution is, first you have to realize all the energy that you have, physical, financial, sexual, mental, all that, and you have to realize how you can increase it, if you can increase it. Like, I don't have a lot of energy for interacting with people, or running a business, or making money, or having lives all the time, I have a limited amount of energy, and I know my limits. I know that I'm not going to crash and burn. I'm going to keep going. You have to also know your objective. Do you want to keep going, or do you want to crash and burn one day? And achieve nothing. That is why all these Ponzi schemes, even in China, for example, where this Evergrande and all, they are making Evergrande or whatever it's called. They keep going and they create something. They keep creating newer buildings. And then what happens? Finally, they run bankrupt, right? So they make buildings before there is demand, and after a point, there's going to be no demand. 90% of all Chinese have a house. Right, so it's bound to crash at some point, and then the population is reducing, so it's crashing even more, right? So these are things that you have to realize, that okay, I have X amount of energy, this is how much I'm going to use it, this is how I'm going to limit it, this is how I'm going to increase it, and when it does increase, only then I will take off something more than I can chew at this point of time. So this is the physics of imperfection. It's all about energy and how much energy you have. You waste it, you misuse it, you can go on for a while. It's like a car without petrol. Or you can go on a car without oil also, for that matter. But beyond the point, it is going to affect you. Okay, so that is basically the physics of imperfection, and you have so many examples of this. For example, the way humans have grown. Okay, it's like cancer. Like even cancer is a this of imperfection. It's constantly growing. It's trying to grow too fast. We all have cancer. We all have cells that try and grow too fast. What happens is the body controls it. The body comes and says, okay, it's like a wife, it's telling you don't eat this, it's bad for you, etc. Okay, like wives do to their husbands. But what happens is when it suddenly grows too fast, boom, you die. Similarly with climate change, similarly with the way we've progressed, it's all a result of the physics. We've not looked at the physics, we just go up with too much energy and boom, then we've reached it and then we've collapsed. It's like it is a Ponzi scheme. Okay, I've learned this basically. The reason I have understood this so well is because of my father, basically. Because when he used to make money, he just used to blow it up, and it was gone. There was no money in the house. So we had a nice car, but we had no petrol for it. So stuff like that. So yeah, that is basically what I want to say today. So now I will answer questions. Let's go. I know you all have complaints about the size of my videos because it's like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, but I'm warming you all up basically. I'm warming you all up for later bigger videos. Also, I'd like to train you all personally, because if any of you really want to join Black Sheep Academy, for example, if you all want to come and learn about relationships, or if you all want to come and learn everything, the whole what do you call it, the entire syllabus, then I'd rather do it in person, because me making videos is not going to be able to understand your questions or explain things to you. I'll start doing lives on BSA also, but we'll work on. I'm working on the size of the videos, so just hold on for now. All right, hello. I'm writing a self-help book that will be only 100 pages. Should I keep it as an ebook or print route also? I'm struggling with imperfection. It depends upon you, because the print asks you for a lot of things, right? The editors need to sell a book finally, so they'll be asking you to edit this, remove that, blah 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 blah, or make a longer book. Normally they don't do below 100 pages unless it's like a big author. So yeah, I think you should keep an ebook, man. It's the best option. What will you suggest to a person who has decided not to marry and have kids? I don't suggest anything. Just live your life, enjoy. I've basically decided not to marry and have kids. I mean, I'm not against marriage. If I find the right girl, then yeah, sure. But then who's going to marry me because I don't have a stable income? Yeah, I'm just like enjoying life and making videos and educating people on things that people consider ethereal. It does not have any economic sense. It's just life sense. Unless people understand that, and then I make some serious money, or I make some regular money in this case, only then will I have any option to get married. So there's no question here. So I'm just here, and obviously I'm not having children. So yeah, that's it, man. Like that's life, and just live. Today I had such a good day. I went out to where do you call it? I went out to the park. I just went for a walk, and then I ended up doing so many things with so many people. Like I met someone I knew, and then I met 2 other people. They were working out, so we all started working out. Then I started showing them jumps. Then they started showing me certain exercises, and it just went. The day goes on. You have no one to come home to. That is the best thing in the world. Believe me, it is the best thing in the world. Okay, because you can just go walk, do whatever you want, come back home when you want. No one there to ask questions. It's the best thing in the world. Trust me. You just have to take full advantage of it. Do not limit it. Oh, I need a wife. Why do you need a wife or a husband? Anybody, especially women, you don't need a husband. You're self-sufficient. It's just an idea that society is scared of you, and therefore they make sure you are not self-sufficient. Okay, going for a walk and coming back after 4 hours when the walk was supposed to be 15 minutes. These are the joys of life. This is life. Okay. So what about their old age? Who cares about your old age? Make enough money, stay fit, stay tough, become strong. Okay, what else is there? And Nihil is 27. Who is 27? Can you please explain why materialism and tons of money can't make us happy? Okay, what is material? Okay, it is atoms. It's a bunch of atoms, right? How can atoms make you happy? And even if they do, if you do not know enough about yourself, if you are not stable, it's like I built a building, but I did not build a foundation. The building will fall, obviously. Okay, you have $50 million but know nothing about yourself. You have $50 million but your beloved girlfriend left you or boyfriend left you. What is the point? Okay, so because you do not have a solid foundation and you're too busy building $50 million, everything else is going to go to hell. So you have to have a balance. Okay, you have to have something beyond atoms, because your inner self knows that atoms are all bullshit. Okay, what are you going to do with atoms, man? I mean, seriously, just a bunch of atoms. Look at it for what it is. I told my mom that I'll not marry, so she's crying a lot. Or tell her, or let her now, let her cry. Tell her you want me to get married. Give me the money that you're going to spend on my marriage, and let me be happy. Okay, why don't tell her, ask her what will make her happy? Because see, if you break down parents, right, if you ask them questions to the point where they have no answer, right, but most parents don't have. Why should you get married? They have no answer. Oh, you should get married. It's been said, but who said so? Why am I doing this? What is the point? Why am I wasting my money? You have to tell these people, you have to explain these things to people, and then slowly convince them. See, with Indian parents, they do get convinced, okay? But you have to be slow, we evolve very slowly. It's not that we don't evolve, we evolve very slowly. Thoughts of living completely off the grid. I would not live off the grid. I'll tell you why, because it's not my style. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy growing my food. I don't enjoy protecting constantly nonsense. But if you want to do it, go for it, man. It's a great thing to do. I respect people who do it. It's just not my style. It's not something that I will do. Okay, I enjoy the grade to a certain extent, of course, to like 10-15%. I like to see other people. I like to talk to them. I like to learn from them. I like to debate, discuss, etc. So that's very important to me. So yeah, I would not go off the grid. I've noticed that as a man, people treat me better than when they see me with a woman. Oh, there are a lot of reasons for that. See, firstly, what happens is, right, your value increases as a man, right? So if you have a woman with you, suppose, okay, and she's your girlfriend or whatever. Now, people, if a man and a woman are walking together, no one knows what relation they are. They'll first assume that they are together. So what happens is that there is an increased respect. Oh, I can take this person more seriously. Okay. Secondly, there is this whole bullshit about behaving better in front of a woman. You cannot abuse. You cannot. And this is not only in India. This is in various cultures that you cannot, especially if you don't know her. You're not going to sit and say bullshit, anything, right? You're going to be a little more diplomatic, etc., etc. And third issue is that everyone, at least men, are secretly trying to impress the woman in a way. Okay, like they're trying to at least keep a good image, because that is what men are designed to do, like as biological creatures. So it happens. I don't follow that rule because I don't give a damn. Like I'm just myself, and I mean, obviously, if it was a stranger, I'm slightly more well behaved, but that stranger could be a man or a woman, I don't care. But when you're with a woman, people take you slightly more seriously. That's how nature is, and that's not nature. Actually, that's society playing a game with you. They tend to give you that that respect. Okay, oh, this guy has a woman with him. That's one of this. When I ask my mom questions to the point, she doesn't have any answer and she starts screaming. Yeah, that is most Indians. Yeah, and it's funny in a way. I agree. That is most Indian parents. They have no idea what they're doing and they're so lost. Then even with the Indian parents, like even the ones that go abroad or NRIs or have learned something in their life or have gone to Oxford, all that nonsense. They have only learned words, okay? They do not know anything else. They seem sophisticated. They have accents. They've learned theories. They've read books, but nothing here. Nothing here. You ask any one question about some fancy book. Oh, I once asked my uncle, I'm like, oh, but Shakespeare's quite boring. He's like, oh, what do you mean? I'm like, Arey, give me a reason why he's not boring. Now, if I think he's boring, I'll give you 10 reasons. Why do you think he is not boring? Give me that reason. He just like, no, Shakespeare is great, but why? Why? Most of these people do not think why. And it's a fact that, not everyone can learn logic, not everyone can learn thought, but the cultures, right, encourage more people, especially Western cultures, encourage more people to think, and Indian cultures encourage less people to think. So the percentage who actually do think, let's say in India it's 2.5%, or maybe less than that. Abroad, it's say 5%. Okay, so they seem smarter because there are 5-7% more. Because the culture is like that. They'll try and teach you to think. There's a friend of mine reading something called Theory of Knowledge. Okay, and he keeps sending me photos of it, and he's like, "Is this you who's writing it?" I'm like, "No, this is common sense." Okay, most of this stuff is common sense, which is basically what we are trying to teach at BSA. I don't want to marry, but my parents often emotionally blackmail me comparing people of my age and their married life. Let them compare. Go and ask them, those people, if they are truly happy. Okay, break them down. Let's see they are cleaning shit of their children. Okay, their wife is giving them grief. The wife is not giving them sex. The wife also is unsatisfied. Everyone is unsatisfied. Who is doing? I guarantee you. 90% of the people are unsatisfied if they are married and they have a child. No one wants to clean shit, bro. No one wants to clean shit. What nonsense. No one wants to work hard. No one wants to pay EMIs. For what? What is this nonsense? Unless someone has done it consciously, which almost nobody has, then I guarantee you, they've come into the same pressure that you had and they've done this bullshit. If someone's done it consciously, I have a few friends who have. I truly respect them because they are very clear about what they want and they go and get it. Okay? That's a different thing. How to live without doing literally anything. How to control our thoughts when we sit without doing anything. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. How to live without doing anything, you'll have to do something. I'm sorry. You'll have to, even if food is put into your mouth, you'll have to chew it. Okay. So something you'll have to do. You'll have to, either unless you earn money, but even then, you have to protect the money, you have to invest the money, you have to ensure it lasts, you have to store it in the right way, do not store it in one bank, okay, etc., etc. So you have to do these things. You have to do something. Otherwise, even you'll get bored. What if you have $10 billion and you're just making people do stuff, you'll get bored, you'll get irritated, your mind will get irritated. Now, coming to thoughts, okay, how do you control thoughts? Don't control thoughts, observe thoughts. Just be. See, if you want to meditate, right, it's all about observation. Observe, look how those thoughts work, okay, understand them, and only then you will they'll dissipate away. If you try and challenge it, it's like challenging a bull, okay, it is going to destroy you eventually. If you observe the bull, if you understand the bull, if you understand the physics by which it works, then you can take it down. So that's all. Look at the thoughts. Do not even fear. Do not run away from them. By running away from them, the fear is succeeding. You just have to look at the fear and it will dissipate. I guarantee you. Look at it long enough. People are more courteous towards women, which is why most flight attendants are female. Yes, absolutely. Because a lot of factors here. Firstly, they want to impress them. That is one issue. Then there is the second issue of people get disarmed. When a woman is there, they get disarmed. Oh, okay, safe. Like, this person is not going to harm me. But if you have a guy, okay, there is this slight fear, right? Oh, he could harm me. It's very, 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 very subliminal. But yeah, so right, you're right. That's why most flight attendants are female, to keep people calm. Even children, even women, okay? They respond better to women, like, generally. I just don't understand why society have made a girlfriend or wife a ticket for validation. Even homeless men can get married. Oh yes, you'll be surprised at the kind of men get married. I'm just looking at these men, I'm like, who are these and why are these women marrying them? Okay, and most people, I see the woman is so pretty and the man is just like this thing. Okay, he has $10 million in his account, but he's a thing. Like, he's not even a human being. Okay, especially in India. Oh my God, I'm like, why are these brilliant, competent women marrying these nincompoops? I don't understand. I really don't understand. So yeah, it's just shocking at the kind of people that get married, and society has just set a benchmark. It's like, saying you're an adult at 18. Like, it has to set some benchmark, right? Because you could be a child at 18, and people are bloody children at 18. Of course they are. They're nothing. But you have to set some benchmark. So that is a benchmark they set, which is stupid, frankly. What's the formula of always staying happy? Having no expectations. In fact, I'm writing a chapter called Zero Expectations. And in fact, I have -5 expectations. So I have made an example where I said, if I'm expecting a delivery, suppose, okay, and I really want this delivery, my first expectation is 0. My first expectation is that the delivery is not going to come. Finished. It's not going to come. And then from there, I start with 0 and then I know what to do, right? Like, if it doesn't come, fair. But then I personally have -5. -5 means the guy will come, he'll knife me, he'll take my money. Okay, I think of all these things and I prepare for it. But none of this happens. Almost none of this happens. And if it does, I'm prepared for it. So be in a minus state always. Assume that things are being taken away from you. Assume that people are trying to kill you, etc., etc., etc. Be in the minus state. Just enjoy it, and then things will automatically work out. Okay, because when you're in a minus state, you're prepared. So they say if you're a pessimist, either you are surprised, because something good happened, or you're right. Either way, you're good. That's the way to be happy. Minus expectations, not even zero. Do you think most people by nature will always be slaves to someone and then their master inevitably falls and they will just find a more? Yeah, yeah, of course. Most when one master falls, people will find another. That is how the whole world works, okay? And they say, oh, the rich are enslaving you and the rich are making sure you're stupid. No, 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 no. You are stupid, therefore they are enslaving you. Okay, you don't need education, you just need common sense. But most people do not have that, and the reason is we make sure everybody survives. We have gone against the law of nature and we make every idiot survive, and therefore we are slaves because most people are slaves. Okay, most of us are just bad experiments of nature. And in the wild, we would have been dead, but no, we don't allow them to die. So yeah, welcome to democracy, where the idiot votes. My biggest issue with Indian parents is how they place covert debts on their kids. Lots of cultures do this, but Asian and Indian culture takes it overboard. Correct. Oh my God, yes. Everyone does that because they just think that their kids are something. But then it is this myth created, and it is a myth that we have to break it. That we have to, as a generation, and we are breaking it. We are breaking it slowly. People are questioning the whole idea, and then even mothers, they're coming up with this whole, oh, I had 3 minutes of fun and had 18 years of bullshit. So this idea is coming out. So it's just an idea that we have to break. It's a very strong idea, but we have to break it. Will there ever be a black sheep meetup? Why not? I don't mind. I can, if there are people in a maximum number of people in a city, I will show up there. I don't mind. But meet up in the sense, see, if you have time now, I'm willing to train you. I'm telling you right now, I'm willing to train you, and that is my objective actually. Where I've already had 2 or 3 students where I've done this informally, and now I'm going to scale it up slowly, slowly. But first, I'm concentrating on videos, and then I'm going to see the response, and from there, I'm going to pick people. Okay, and I want 20 somethings where people who are frustrated with life, basically. Can we live lifetime virgin like Nikola Tesla? Yeah, yeah, just be ugly. I mean, oh, just don't maintain yourself, whatever. Or just be passionate about something. Why not? You can, of course. On Newton. What is the true definition of responsibility? Responsibility is the ability to respond, literally, where you are ensuring that everything is in a state of flow, okay, that you're making sure that something you promise someone, you're doing that. You're taking care of somebody else, you're taking care of yourself, you're taking care of your body, your mind, okay, you're taking care of all these things. This is the definition of responsibility. In my opinion, the only responsibility should be towards yourself. Everyone else, the whole world, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you take care of yourself, the world will take care of itself. The problem is that people are trying to take care of the world, and that's why the whole thing goes for a toss. If you speak Hindi, this will reach the masses. Okay, on Black Sheep Academy, I'm going to start Hindi. Okay, I'm properly going to start Hindi. But I right now on this channel I have half Americans and half Indians, so it's like it's messy. Yeah. So I don't want to change the whole language dynamic. Stoicism has saved my life. Most people have this insatiable desire to control the uncontrollable. Yeah. People are in plus states. That's the problem. Now they say hope. Why do you think people are so unhappy? Because they in their heads they are billionaires, and the billionaires are trillionaires. So everyone is unhappy. If the state of your head is plus, life is minus. You are constantly digging yourself out of a hole. Okay, so when I say be minus, if you are in minus, then you are always happy. You will naturally be happy. Jitendra bro, Acharya Prashant does that in Hindi, but he is quite mild. Yeah, that's true. Do you do Muay Thai or BJJ? I do Krav Maga. It's an Israeli martial art which I really love, and it's very practical. Okay. Please read The Manipulated Man by Esther Willer. Okay, I will do that. Thoughts on MG Tao. Oh my god, I've answered this question so many times. MG Tao, just be MG Tao, bro. Like seriously, it's a good thing to do. Conserve your energy, do it. Put your energy in something else. Anyway, everything is going to hell. So what do you want to do? Like, what do you want to partner up and all that? You'll be responsible for someone else when the whole world ends. So just don't, and if you do, be responsible for them. Oh, hello Rafa. Hi, what's up? Okay, shall we end this? 25 minutes is good. If you have any other more questions, I'll wait another 2 minutes, 1 minute, whatever. Let's see. Dude, Jujutsu is better than Krav Maga. I did some research. I'll prove it to you that Krav Maga is better than Jujutsu. It's very practical, okay? It's all about practicality, dude. It's all about practicality. And Krav Maga adds anything. Like, you can create your own system. So you can add Jujutsu to it. There is Jujutsu in Krav Maga also. Okay? Black Sheep going their own way. Check out Timothy Ward. Who's Timothy Ward now? What do you think of this is your age to work hard at school, followed by bare responsibility after job, marriage? Bullshit! Bullshit! Your responsibility, this is your age. Until 15, you should just enjoy life. Okay? It's all nonsense. What are you doing? You're saving for old age. And then you're going to die. What the hell? Enjoy now when you have energy. Okay? And you don't need money to enjoy. When you need money, all nonsense. Just go out, have fun, do stupid things, and stop looking at life as luxuries. Oh, I need my luxuries. Then you will always be a slave. What do you need? A bed, a small house, okay, like I have. Food, what else? Basic nutrients, that's all you need, bro. Nonsense. Life can be enjoyed. And, make money for what? Everyone's unhappy and balding and they are important for what? All bullshit. This is your time. No, this is your time to enjoy throughout life. Throughout life. Do everything together. Okay, study if you want, fair enough. Okay, enjoy, go out, work out, have fun, meet people, just do it through your life. You can do it, it's sustainable. I've proved it. Okay, I've been doing it for the last 10 years. What do you think of this? Okay, that's done. Any philosophy regarding Krav Maga? There is no philosophy. That's exactly the point. It's like, be like water, like Bruce Lee said, Jeet Kune Do. He said, be like water, just do what the situation requires. That's what Krav Maga is. Okay, it will pick up anything, throw at the person, kick anywhere, depending on the situation. In Krav Maga, there are no kathas. You're given options. You can do this, either you can kick, or you can do that, or you can do that, or that's all. You need options in life, not kathas and systems. It's all nonsense. Life cannot be a system. Okay, life flows. If conservatives really believe in God, why do they try so hard to play God? Because anyone who has a God complex is going to try and play God. It's a complex, right? I'm superior to you. If there's someone superior to me, then someone is inferior to me also, right? It's just relativity. That's all. So you're going to try and play God. It's the laws of physics. How to get over guilt of not studying for better college, even when it was easy. Don't get over the guilt. Why do you need this guilt? What is this guilt? Why do you have a guilt? What is this better college nonsense? It's all bullshit. You are just living your life. Okay? What is better college? Oh, so you get more money. So you get more job prospects. Why? Why are you becoming a slave to all this? I don't understand, man. First, get over these ideas. Thanks for the vids, bro. They help a lot. Thank you. You're very, very welcome. I really enjoy making them and I'm glad you guys participate. Do people really care about others? No. Nobody cares. Okay? It is humanly impossible to care about anything but yourself. Even if someone helps you, why are they helping you? Because they feel good about helping you. Understand? That is why I say unconditional love is the most selfish thing. Because you're only feeling good about it. You are feeling good. You don't care about the condition, right? So that is what reach selfishness, because that is all that is there. You are not doing anything from benevolence. Nothing. You are taking a dog in, you're adopting a dog, you're raising it. Why? Because you like it. You're feeling good. There are chemicals being released in your brain. Okay? How to get girls, man? Don't say why you need girls. Okay. How to get girls? See, first perfect yourself. Okay, first understand yourself. Understand relationships, understand how you work, understand how much energy you have. Once you understand that, then understanding other people is nothing. They are just an extension of you. Everyone is an extension of you. Okay, and there are different aspects. Like there is a aspect ratio is higher. For example, if you are compassionate, somebody has lesser compassion than you. For example, or if you can talk well, somebody else can talk better than you. These are all, that's all. So all, once you've understood yourself, then there is no question. Because see, one thing about women is they don't really care about looks. I mean, beyond a certain extent, right? If it's a one night stand, of course they care about looks. If it's a fling, they care about looks. Sure, men also do. But when it's a long term thing, if you really want a girl, okay, then you have to just be able to talk. And even if it's a one night stand, if you talk well, if you make her feel good, right, that's all finished. She's in. Okay, so it's all about feelings. Women are creatures of feelings and men are creatures of sight. Okay, there is a whole reason to this, and I'm not going to get into that now. But if you make the woman feel well, right, good about herself, that's all that's needed. There's no how to get girls is not a whole science in itself. Don't fake yourself. Just be yourself intensely, and you will get intensity. See, everyone is attracted to intensity. Okay, men, women, everyone. So women, what's the big deal? Like, and women are more sensitive to intensity. Which many great philosophers did suicide. I have no idea. I have no idea, frankly. Most people who leave their spouse wouldn't if the spouse gained 100. Okay. Love is so selfish. Love encourage. Okay, so you're saying that if most people who are with their spouse wouldn't be if their spouse gained 100 pounds. Yes, I agree. I wouldn't be with my spouse if she gained 100 pounds. See, I'm very clear about one thing. Okay, I don't compromise on looks. Okay, I'll tell you why I don't compromise on looks. Because firstly, it is going to affect me in some way. Okay, if I'm not looking at a pleasant face every day, a face that is pleasant to me, that I find good, then it's not going to work, because at some point it's going to hurt me that, oh, I could have been with someone better, right? So also I have a precondition that the girl must remain fit. She works out, not works out, I don't care. She must remain fit, because that is also part of looks. Never compromise on looks, guys. I'm telling you right now. The moment you do, okay, you're going in straight for trouble. Never compromise on fitness. You're going in straight for trouble. I guarantee you. These are two things. It's not about selfishness. It's about practicality. You're going to be unhappy if you don't look at a face that you like every day. It may be skin deep bullshit, but it's a fact. Okay. Similarly, if I have an accident and half my face burns off or something like that, right? I expect the girl to leave me. I expect it. And I'm ready for it. I want that to happen. Because I'll feel bad. I'll be like, why should she look at this face every day? It's just practicality. There's no emotion here. There's no, oh, so selfish. Yes, we are selfish. So, hey, do public thing like Sumit Mazumdar did. Is it possible in Mumbai or Nasik? It's easy to reach out to many people in a city like Bombay. Yes, I'd like to do that. It was what Sumit Mazumdar did. He held a placard in public in Kolkata. It's a very big city in India. And he said, stop having kids. And he got a good response. What I suspect in Bombay will happen is that the police will come and they'll, pick you up or do some nonsense. But yeah, we should do it. We should do it. I'm planning to do it, and I've talked to Sumit, and I've, I really want to do it. Yeah, it'll be fun. Or you'll get viral if you do it this city like Mumbai. Just ask questions or something like Stephen Cowder. Did pet owners? Oh, pedophiles change my mind. Pet owners are pedophiles. Change my mind. Wow, did he say that? Stephen Cowder? I didn't know that. Crowder. Okay. The reason women compromised on looks in the past was because they need to depend on the man for survival. So a good hunter was better than a good model. But that's changing as women are earning money. No, 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 no. That's not the reason. That's not the reason. See, of course, women want looks and all. But overall, for them, a feeling is more important, not a sight. Okay. And I'll put it simply, like there's a whole science to this, but I'll put it simply. In the caves, okay, it was dark, right? The man saw the figure, and the initial sex was dog sex, dog position. So the man saw the figure, but the woman felt the feeling. You understand? So that is where it goes. Now, then we can get into the whole biology of it, but that's later. So this is the basis of it, that the woman, if you make her feel right, if you make her feel secure and happy and make her laugh, that's all. Yes, looks are important, but not as important as looks are to a man. Okay, for me, looks are very important, and most men, very, very important. People around me are getting too intense on culture. Mine is the best, theirs is the worst. Sitting, smiling, and nodding silently is getting harder. Any advice? Oh, do you want to see? The question is, what is your objective? Do you want to go against them? Do you want to tell them, okay, this is all bullshit, or do you want to learn from them, and do you want to make this in your refutations in your mind? Understand what they are saying, why they are saying it, question them, okay, and make a solid argument to people who are worth it. Okay, when people are worth it, then you can make a solid argument to them. So take it as an opportunity for learning. If it's not, then you can refute them and refute them logically. Don't shout at them. Just ask them questions. Oh, what? Oh, I see. Is this what you think? Why is this culture so bad? Why do you think about this? What is it that you think about this culture, etc., etc. Understand where they are coming from. Okay. No, you tweeted that there are only two genders. Change my mind. And people debated him, and oh, he tweeted that. And people debated him, and he roasted them. You can do things like having child is immoral. Change my mind. Yeah, sure, sure. I can do something with that. Why not? Thank you for the idea. Why people who have more knowledge always seem to be depressed, whereas Chad boys and ignorant guys always seem to be happy. Okay, there are three versions of this, I'd say. Basic, I'm sure there are more versions, but I'm just going on the fly here. One is the ignorant and happy, okay, because you don't know anything about life. One is the knowledgeable and unhappy, because you know a lot about life. And then there is the ones who go beyond knowledge. When you go beyond knowledge, right, you will be happy because you've realized this is all nonsense. And once you realize this is all nonsense, you'll get through a little bit of depression. It's bound to happen. But when you come beyond that, when you come on the other side, that's when you realize, okay, this is all nonsense. So why not have some fun? Okay, that is the this I've reached. When I started NihilAnand, I was deeply depressed. I was like, what is this nonsense? And as I went through, I realized, oh wow, it's nothing. It's nothing. You can manage. So might as well be happy and might as well produce the right chemicals. And believe me, you have the power to produce the right chemicals. Believe me. Are you a trust fund baby, or do you have to work full time for survival? I work part time for survival. Okay. Why is that? Because I don't need much to survive. I survive on less than $300 a month, $400, and thankfully, thanks to some of you, I get donations also. But it's still $400. It's much more than that, including rent, including food, including travel, everything. So yeah, I don't need to work very hard. You don't need to work very hard. Okay, you don't need to have savings by the time you're 30. You don't need to do any of this nonsense. You just need to be like a bird. Okay, make some money, enjoy your life. Make some money, enjoy your life. Eat for today, live for today. That's all. There's no need to be a trust fund baby. Hey man, will you do an online program in Black Sheep Academy? What do you mean by an online program? In the sense of you like a paid program where I'm teaching stuff in detail, etc. I'm going to do that eventually. Yes, I am, and it's just going to take me some time, but I'm going to do it. Yes. Maybe that's why society don't like single men without kids. We don't stimulate the economy very much. Yeah, yeah, of course, and especially single women, they don't stimulate the economy, and also there's the whole stigma of being single, etc. Online teaching, yes, paid, yes, yes, yes. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that eventually. Let me set up properly. I've just got my Wi-Fi and moving into the house, and I've just got free from work, so I'm going to do it properly now. I'm going to do it properly. Yes. If Please let me know if you are willing to join, DM me or whatever. Please DM me on Instagram if possible, not Facebook. Facebook is a terrible, terrible interface. In January, I plan to hire Anil for coaching. Okay, sure. Please do that. It seems weird when one has wisdom but work at a small grocery store, especially in India, as all the boys working in places like grocery store don't know anything. Okay, are you doing that? Is that your situation? I think you have said by yourself how women waste their time on fashion, makeup. But you also said looks matter for you. Isn't that hypocrisy? Okay, looking natural. Okay, being fit, for example. Okay, being eating right, taking care of yourself. It's not literally looks. Okay, I'm also care about how the body is maintained. This also adds to looks, right? But wearing makeup is enhancing something that is not there. Okay, in the sense of if you look bad and you enhance yourself with makeup, I'm not see you're not going to wake up with makeup, right? If I have a wife come or a girlfriend, she's not going to wake up with makeup. That is the face I want to see. If that is a basically beautiful face, that's all I care about. Adding a makeup will only push me away. Not met men, a lot of men who don't like, who like makeup. They're like, why the hell is she wearing that? If she's so pretty, why add that bullshit? Like, why add a layer to your face? Okay, makeup is a waste of time. Wanting to look at a good-looking face or a good-looking body is just is a natural thing. Okay, adding to it makes it unnatural. That's what makes it weird. Okay, you get the difference? Okay, so 40 minutes. Oh, I think we should end it, but I'll take one more question and then let's push. Okay, I'm going to come now Wednesday to Wednesday because I have some time. So, yeah, that's that. And please, guys, please go to Black Sheep Academy. Please join. I really hope you like it. I hope you're liking the format. I'm getting pretty good reviews. A friend of mine also said that she used the logic sheet for her relationship. I was extremely happy. So yeah, just look at it, understand yourself, etc. Hi man, how are you? I'm amazing. Whose life is better, animals or humans? Animals or humans? That's a very good question, actually. I think animals, I suspect animals because they are unaware. Being unaware is a kind of bliss, but being aware also is a kind of bliss after a lot of hell. So, yeah, both things have a price to pay in a way. And you cannot really say, but prima facie, I'll say animals. Do you believe in occult or reality being malleable? Yes, absolutely. Occult exists. If good energies can exist, why can't bad energies exist? And reality is malleable? Definitely, definitely. If this reality can be created, we've created a reality around us. This house, for example, is a created reality, right? So, is it malleable? Yes, of course it is. Can a person be nihilist and materialist both? Yes, why not? Why not? I wish I was a materialist, frankly. I would put so much carbon into the atmosphere. I would get rich. I would like throw more carbon into the atmosphere. But anyway, so my nihilism and slash materialism, I encourage it because I believe the more material you are, the more carbon you're going to throw and the faster life is going to end on earth. That is my very clear. So that is my philosophy. If someone else is nihilist and materialist, in a way, a nihilist and a materialist would be called an absurdist because if everything is zero, then why are you gathering things? Because I'm an absurdist. You can say that, but yeah, it's just a point of view. So yeah, you can be whatever you want, man. Is morality also an evolutionary trait? Morality is a result of society. Can it be called an evolutionary trait? Yeah, why not? Why not? As humans, as society became more and more important, morality was created, from a point of view of let's not kill each other. Let's because society is good for our survival. And yeah, it's very, 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 very possible that morality is an evolutionary trait. Some thoughts about Yuval Noah Harari. Genius, bloody genius. I love the way he tells his stories, and he really, really gets things across and really puts it in an understandable way. Many people don't understand it, especially Indians who don't understand what he's saying. But that's okay. That's his. I think that's because of the lack of education. But yeah, one would say rocks, water, etc. have the best life. Unborn things that are not atoms, have the best life. Nothing. Okay, so if you talk about life, yeah, maybe rocks have the best life. Sure. Steven Crowder video link, man, take some inspiration. I will check it out. I'll check it out. Okay, I'm gonna end this. Thank you so much for showing up and good turnout today. Please join me next Wednesday. Please join BSA, that is Black Sheep Academy. And also, if you can donate, nothing like it. I have a Patreon page. I also have this UPI, which is Rafael Samuel, numerical 1 at okay SBI. Okay, if you can donate, nothing like it. Thank you so much. If not, just stay with me, be with me. Let's talk. Let's build, understanding together. That's all I really care about. And now my whole trip is with BSA Black Sheep Academy. I just want to teach people how to live because that's what I really, really enjoy doing. So that's it. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'll see you next Wednesday and have a good week.